At the heart of the hub on IUP's campus lies a place where student voices have been heard for 100 years. Whether it is a major event on campus or a sporting event, students can find their information at the Penn. Here is editor-in-chief of the Penn, Katie Vegg, who describes that the job not only improves her understanding in journalism, but also her leadership skills.
How do you think working for the Penn will benefit you in the future?
Well, I think that as I was a news writer, it helped me before because it helped me get my internship over the summer. Because when you look up my name, you can see the articles that I wrote and the experience that I've got with writing, talking to professionals, and a bunch of other different ways. But also, I think that it's a really good thing for my resume, especially being editor-in-chief and overseeing everything for the Penn has really helped me with not only leadership skills, but also my editing and furthering my writing.
My next question is, what is your favorite thing about working for the Penn?
I love the different experiences that I've gotten to do, like the different people I get to interview, like Chris DeZatos, he's running for Congress. I got to talk to him. I also got to talk to people who've worked for Marvel and just kind of picking what stories that kind of suit my interests, especially with I got to write an editorial about climate change, so I really like being able to have articles about stuff that I'm passionate about.
And my last question is, what has been your favorite experience thus far working for the Penn?
I think it would go back to talking to the girl who worked for Marvel. I got to attend kind of a workshop she did for an hour, and she showed us some of the animation and the graphic designs that she did, and I got to write an article about that, and it was cool because she was an IUP alum and talked how she went from IUP to working for Marvel.
Well, thank you for your time.
The student workers at the Penn have several different roles. There are writers, photographers, video editors, and editors, and they cover sports, news, and culture. Editors at the Penn work hard to provide a source of information for the student body. Meet Clea Stern, the Penn's news editor, whose job is not only editing, but also attending events and gathering interviews.
Okay. How do you think working for the Penn will benefit you in the future?
I feel like it's really a lot of ways. I think that one of the biggest things for me is I absolutely love writing. I've always had this huge pull towards journalism, but my major is actually business management. So I feel like, number one, it gives me this experience working with people, team collaboration, editing, and it's really helped my professional writing. So I feel like that's going to be a huge strength for me going forward.
My second question is, what is your favorite thing about working for the Penn?
Honestly, I think one of my favorite parts is the team that we have here. Like every day that I'm in the office, I'm with friends. They're not just my colleagues, they're my friends. I really enjoy working working here with these people. I love these people, so we're a family, and I think that's my favorite part.
And my last question is, what has been your favorite experience thus far working for the Penn?
It's hard to pick. I would actually like to reference two. Being the news editor, I have the opportunity to cover a lot of events that students typically aren't invited to. So I feel like I get this kind of inside peek at what's happening in IUP on campus and some of those decisions. And I think one of those was actually attending the IACT all stakeholders meeting where they discussed some of the safety procedures for homecoming. That made me feel really safe, but it also made me feel really proud of not only the IUP community, but the Indiana community. So I feel like it's kind of like a weird thing to say, but I really liked attending that. It was a great experience.
Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
For Clea, this job also helps her future career. IUP has a lot of clubs that students can join. Even though it is not paid like the Penn, the Comm Media Department allows students to participate in WIUP and IUP TV, producing programs like entertainment, news, and sports. This is Emily Marinas and Alan Moultrie reporting for IUP News.